Hi, kiddos. So we had a very rough day here today. The kids came over, my nephews I haven't reunited with in a while. So I wanted to devote as much time as they were here. But now I'm a little bit more relaxed and I did want to continue with at least 2 readings if I can get to a second one before the night's over. It's just a lot when the children are over, so it died down now. And we're going to do new person, okay? Anything that wants to come out, it will be a whatever comes out. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. It's okay. I mean, they're not that bad of cards. So 10 of Wands is getting over a single season. It's about the mentality, okay? So a lot of hurdles here overcome. 10 of Wands is about struggle and the burdensome time of being alone. I feel like that talks about being single. And then you have a very bright 8 of Wands messaging about not being so single anymore. Okay, looks like there's interest for somebody to start a family. 10 of Pentacles is future planning. And if you look closely at the 10 of Pentacles, there is a dad sitting down looking down at the grandchildren, okay, that have been already produced by that couple. So there could be talk of family. I think this is somebody like DNA wise, like wanting to get into that. They could express that quite vehemently, or there could be maybe a struggle of having kids, or maybe somebody here feels like it's too late. Those are just possibilities that I'm throwing out there, okay? This could be someone's personal, so I'm taking it with a lot of sensitivity. I'm going forward with lots of careful thought. Ace of Cups. Okay, so somebody offers a cup of love. I feel like that actually comes in for a lot of you. Let's keep going. And of course, if you're at home and you're not trying to meet anyone, you have to take the reading with a grain of sand, right? It's as much action as you're putting into this. I have to state that because it just won't arrive at your door. We have Leo. Okay, they could be a Leo. I do have Libra, which is the second card of zodiacs. My third one is Taurus, but lately I've been counting Capricorn as him too. This is someone who's coming off with loyalty, okay? So you might want to give them a little bit of question asking in the beginning. For finances, looks like they can carry the household. That's the kind of guy I'm picking up on. If it's a female, she's probably already a homeowner with the King of Pence. Okay, nice, good cards for a new love. And we have the Death card and the Sun. I think you'll see more of the Sun tomorrow too. For my Friday readings, I still think you're going to see endings. Another preview of tomorrow is you could probably still see the High Court cards of the Swords, like Queen of Swords, King of Swords. But this is about an end to a chapter, okay, Libras, because some of you are the King of Pentacles. It's vice versa in a reading. Some of you guys are the financially stable ones. So I want to make a few comments about that. You are in prep mode if you're watching New Love, because this is a tense of guidance for you. And it's also advice at the same time. Who you meet, I feel like this person who sits down, has dinner with you, they have an easy disposition. They like to listen. This person is sunny. I think that it's completely from what you dealt with before. This is an opposite personality. King of Pentacles, the Sun. And then this Death card, let's clarify that. The Death. Queen of Wands, the old you maybe, okay? And the Knight of Wands. You might feel a little bit more excitable. Some of you may be a little bit more flirty, is the Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands. It does not mean you're a player. What it means here is there's an energy change. Queen of Wands, very good looking. Usually she's younger in some decks. She's maybe about 25 years old, or even younger, okay? But age is not a huge thing in readings. It's the feeling of the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands together. So it's like you're in a different energy, and this is how this person views you. How else do they view Libra's sexuality or like intelligence? Okay, they don't know enough. They might still be getting to know you right now. Current cards. I'm going to just move to my very, very nice Halloween deck. Can I see any more of their feelings, please? Feeling, thank you. The Magician. I also think that this will be in the rounds of the morning readings tomorrow, or it is a card of true manifestation. You will see cards like this, a lot of major arcana this weekend, and it's Gemini and Virgo. Ace of Wands popped out with I think that's the Seven of Pentacles with a dog. Oh, it's the Fool. I'm sorry. I am sorry about that. It looked like the traditional Seven of Pence. So they want to place some pentacles down as an investment. Okay, for some of you, this is not happening yet. This is going to be the next new person. They want something out of it though. Okay, and I hate to say the word kind of like a payout, but they're expecting something, whether it's friendship or to keep you in their life. Okay, so just be wary of that, because the Magician is somebody who manifests a relationship, or this person is guesstimating that things are going to take a roll here. Magician in their feelings, Ace of Wands in their feelings. Okay, and everyone's pulling tonight from Rider Waite. I saw a couple people had it. Steve, MJ at Soulful Revolution were holding the Rider Waite versions of these cards. So if they're unrecognizable right now, you might want to go check another reading and cross-reference. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, and the Queen of Wands. You're very attractive to this person. I think they keep saying it too, reiterating it twice in the reading. Let's study this card for our Halloween basis of discussions. She is dressed very ornately here, much larger than a regular Queen of Wands card. And I think by them saying you're attractive twice in the reading, is they're drawn to something very particular or specific about you. So it could be the fact that you're still single. A couple other things here too. I think that they notice that you've taken the weight off of your back. That's the first card out. And they also think that they can turn things with you or turn their own luck. I think you have to be careful about that, because if someone feels like you're a part of their luck, it doesn't say a lot about how they can change situations alone. They might be relying on you for that. Okay, so just be wary of those tonal levels, especially if somebody hasn't dated in a while. And that's my only kind of clear warning here in the reading, is seeing you as the Queen of Wands twice. What is the Wheel of Fortune to them? They've said that here too in feelings. That's usually prosperity, big win is the Wheel of Fortune. King of Pentacles again, and the Eight of Pentacles. And you guys see, like, I grab a different deck for a reason. So for new love, and that is not straight, excuse me, they want to work through things. Also, they could be curious. There could be something here about earnings for the both of you and future. Okay, they might even ask you what you do for work. King of Pentacles was there. That's interesting, because I see they're attracted to you in the Queen of Wands. Let's keep moving, because that's Eight of Pentacles. They want to put effort or mastery into this relationship. Where did they meet, Libra? Where did they meet this air sign? My air sign, Ace of Swords. By telling the truth instantly. So some of you may have, it's not necessarily at work or a specific place. It's a place where both of you got to be truthful with each other. So messages, direct communication, meeting face to face. Some of you already went on a first date. That's what that tells me. Some of you did. Some of you are about to meet this person in the future. Okay, with some actions here. 10 of Cups. Moving around so much in my hand. So that's about wish fulfillment. And you guys know that wish fulfillment is very important in new love readings. I'm going to do a split to tell more. 10 of Cups, please. 9 of Swords. Page of Swords. The Chariot. This person could be a Cancer coming in, or it's a Scorpio. 10 of Cups is Scorpio for me as a reader. Queen of Swords could be another Libra too. I have the Queen of Swords looking right down at her. That's also twice in your reading. We're getting a lot of doubles. All right. This person can travel, or they have transportation. So that's good to know in a new love reading. They like to travel. They might like to drive. This person could also be planning with you right now to be with you very soon in new love. 2 of Swords is a decision. We're going to check that out in just a moment. I will not leave any stone unturned. Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. One fell down. I think that was Temperance, and I have Judgment. Okay. So this is kind of how it feels like they kind of view you like that right now. Could it be that some of you are overprotective of your heart, or a lot of you are over a situation and you don't want repetition? So a new love is concerned about that. They feel like they're going to have to break through those boundaries and barriers. Queen of Swords. What's this Judgment? I got to look into that. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 9 of Swords. I just want to read this as a sentence. Page of Swords is looking into you. I don't think they find you worried. I think they're worried about situations and continuing to date and how maybe rough the dating pool is at this current time. They also view it difficult if you view it difficult. You're the total package, though. You have everything, and you even have an added sword in the Queen of Swords. They feel like you even speak with a sharp diction, a sharp tone. You stand up for your beliefs. I think that's what makes you family material at the end of the day if you're single. I think they're prioritizing that too. They love the way you speak and you stand up for things. It comes off strong in the reading. It's like, yeah. It's like Braveheart at that part. Page of Swords. What is the Page of Swords? And you know, I try to make it funny, but sometimes it's a very serious reading. High Priestess. Maybe somebody found out that you're a reader, or you are definitely well exercised in your vocal capability. Some of you could be podcasters. High Priestess is like displaying your gifts, or you show interest in metaphysics, or some of you are just very tapped in, and this person may have told you that. Okay? Conclusion cards. 5 of Wands. I don't think you guys have recently fought, but they could have differing views. So just keep that in mind. It is conflict. 10 of Wands, again with the pumpkin. I don't think they want a difficult love affair. I think this person wants to meet someone calmly. I could see here they don't like drama. Okay. 10 of Wands is also, they don't want to pick a relationship where there's lots and lots of work. Relationships are work, though. So I think they're overshooting there a tad bit. Why the 10 of Wands? And outside, my neighbor started their very loud engine. They haven't left in days. So that could, it's like revving your engine. Maybe this is going to get started soon because they just turn on their engine and they never leave. The World card. Oh, it's a fear. Okay. So they don't want to start something and it ends and they like you. That's what they're already thinking, is if they start things with you, they feel the 2 of Cups and then you're not interested. And that would be devastating to them because they already find you attractive. The World is a sudden end, okay, or calling it quits or finishing it before it even gets to start. Why did they think that way? Because if Libra is very attractive to them, then they might think that you are going to be taken by somebody else. 10 of Swords. They don't want to be betrayed. They don't want to go through heartache. So they fear somewhat some of the same cycles that you have expressed concern for. This is a person that feels that way too. Okay? They could be Capricorn, the World. 2 of Cups is Scorpio for me. Page of Swords is another Libra. I mentioned other signs. Gemini showed up with the 9 of Swords. And the 5 of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's also in the 10 of Wands too. So the fire signs, they show up in new love. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is back for Libras in the new love department. All right, last question. Thank you. I didn't even get to ask it, but apparently the deck wants to tell you the Page of Pentacles. There's lots of little child behavior in a reading like this. So how does a reader break that down when you see lots of children? They might want children, or, you know, and they view you as maybe mother material for my females. Or there could be childish behavior here coming up. So this is like a pre-warning in a new love video because you have a lot of pages. Okay, there's already 3 in the reading. So childhood behavior, maybe they're looking to see if somebody is mature here or you are. And the Lovers. Oh, and they want something deeper, not just to be attracted to you, but also have a connection. They may have already told some of you guys that too in communication. The children pop out to me though. Like as I look down and I carefully assess from the 10 of Cups, which is family, and you're their wish fulfillment. The kids now, like the babies over there, and the Page of Swords is 3 years old. There's something here about the paginess and how small these kids are. So again, I think they're seeing to look if you want a family in new love. That's a concern of theirs for some reason. Okay. And then maybe they might ask you if you want kids. What is the Page of Pentacles offer? Is that for a date? One fell. I'll get another one. Thank you. Flip. Page of Cups, the Three of Wands. Page of Cups and the Three of Wands, and those are our final cards. Let me check the back of the deck. Two of Pentacles. So they want to head toward you. Three of Wands is like expedition, expanding, being brave enough to take the trip, okay? I see one blockage, and the Two of Pentacles can become a blockage sometimes when in fact the Two of Pentacles is somebody who's unsure. Okay, so that's somebody's emotions tonight. And the Page of Cups is heading towards you to have a sincere, I think this comes across as one of the first few conversations you will have, and that completes Page Parade. A lot of them. So if you guys could see lots of little kids. Page of Cups. There might be a person returning for an apology that's outside of this, but it more looks like a very touching conversation from the Page of Cups to the Three of Wands. I feel it more in that light, so I have to stick to that. It feels more like a lighthearted conversation, which does have expansion and can have the two of you see both of your angles, what Libra wants, what this person wants. Okay? Thank you guys. Hopefully it wasn't too saturated, and we're going to have a great tomorrow. We have Thursday readings. We're going to have two here at the start of the morning, and then we're going to move back to rebirth, okay, for one big video. And that's how we're going to do Thursday for tomorrow. So I'll see you, and you don't have to watch, of course. It's just going to be updates, but I will see you then.